Labor market impact assessments, or also known as LMIAs, are quite popular to fill the labor shortage in Canada and offer opportunities for temporary and permanent residency in Canada for foreign workers. Today in this short video, we're going to do a crash course in all types of LMIAs possible in the Canadian system. Who am I? I'm Reza from England, Canada, licensed immigration practitioner, and our office specializes in helping businesses, investors, and entrepreneurs move across borders. Is this what I do for a living, non-stop, making videos? No, of course not. I'm not an actual full-time YouTuber, although you may think so. But I work hands-on with our licensee, working on actual applications and communicating with the immigration departments and overseas embassies on a daily basis on behalf of our clients and the clients of our B2B partners. Why are we posting this video? Well, it's simple. These are made for the purpose of sharing our hands-on immigration knowledge with our worldwide audience. And if you're thinking about immigrating, we're here to help. Get a free email assessment for eligible applicants by filling out the form down below in the description of this video. And of course, if you're an active immigration practitioner, we can assist you with outsourcing your back office operations such as assessments, processing, pre and post landing support. We are a global mobility solution provider. Let's jump into all the types of LMIs that exist, and we'll explain the specific terminology and reference to specific links to Service Canada and IRCC on obtaining this up-to-date information. We will not be covering the LMI exempt streams in this video, but any program for which an LMI is issued when attempting to hire a foreign worker for this position that is unable to be filled by a qualified Canadian candidate will be covered in this video. And as a Canadian employer, remember that the new Recognized Employer Pilot Program is also being rolled out, where the bureaucracy of LMI applications will be minimized for trusted employers to fast-track approvals, and we'll include a link in the article with this video on our website as well. We have a high-wage, low-wage, primary agricultural position, PR supported LMIs, and the global talent stream. In the high wage and low wage streams, you need to understand these three terminologies that we're going to cover now to really grasp on how your application and the position you're offering to a foreign worker is determined to be in which one of these LMIA streams that we're discussing today. The easy one is called the NOC code. That's the first terminology we got to cover, which assigns specific codes and typical job duties to any and all occupations which exist in North America. All positions and NOCs have specific codes which identify what skill level they fall in. A link is provided in our article posted on our website with this video on where you can identify and compare NOC codes. There are two terms you need to additionally know, which are called prevailing median wage of the specific position or NOC code and the provincial median wage. This is where many people get confused, as they are both called median wages, while one is specific to the NOC code or occupation and the region where the vacancy or job is being offered by the Canadian employer, and the other is the median wage set by each province, no matter what city or town of the province or NOC code is being offered. Both these wages can change at any time during the year based on the Service Canada website. This is what you need to know about these two median wages before applying for any labor market impact assessment. A, the offered position has to match the median wage of the specific NOC code and region based on the Service Canada Wage Bank. 2, if the offered position wage is below the published median wage of the province, which is not specific to a NOC code, then your LMI will fall under the low wage stream application process. If the offered position is equal or above the provincial median wage, not the NOC position median wage, then your LMI application will be processed under the high wage LMI stream. Here's the differences. There's a low wage cap rate, which limits the number of low wage foreign workers you can hire using the LMI process based on the number of foreign workers and Canadians you already have on payroll. Second difference is low wage and high wage LMI processing have different processing timelines within the Service Canada processing departments. And number 3, there are specific obligations by the Canadian employer under the low wage which are not included as part of the high wage program. Examples include covering the flight ticket to and from the foreign worker's resident country and making sure affordable housing is available for the foreign worker that will not consume more than 30% of their gross monthly income. Let's actually look at the different LMI programs which are available. And remember, folks, that we're always posting about these key details for new immigration programs and loopholes and opportunities for professionals, entrepreneurs. And if that's what you're interested in, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more deep dive videos like this. Let's start with the first one, high wage LMI employer streams for skilled workers. This is for employers looking for highly skilled or semi-skilled temporary foreign workers, and the offered wage would be in the median wage of the province or higher, which we covered earlier in this video. These are usually office jobs, IT, healthcare, engineer, or other highly skilled or semi-skilled jobs for high wage positions. High wage LMI applications have no limit on the number of foreign workers you can hire if you have completed the recruitment process and have justification that no qualified Canadians can fill this position, and your company has the financial capacity to pay these high wages. So if somebody wants to hire 10 managers in high wage, well, you better be able to prove that you can afford it and it's justified. This latter point is based on either on your CRA financial documentation or a letter from your lawyer, CPA, or banker attesting to this. The cost for the employer for this LMIA is $1,000 per vacancy per LMIA, and additionally employers will have to advertise, which may also incur additional costs. The low wage LMIA is designed for low skilled job positions where the hourly wage for the temporary foreign workers falls below the provincial median wage. This stream is an option for employers seeking to fill these low skilled positions. These jobs can be very physical sometimes or very hands-on, such as cooks, laborers, construction, nurse aides, and so on. The cost for the employer for this LMIA is $1,000 per vacant position on the LMIA, and of course additional advertising fees as necessary. The next type of LMIA is the global talent stream, which is a specific type of LMIA which does not require recruitment efforts locally by the Canadian employer and has two streams. Stream A can be processed for any occupations if a referral partner of the program in your specific province approves you first before referring you to Service Canada. Stream B, specific occupations such as engineering, IT, media occupations are pre-approved by Service Canada and can be offered by the Canadian employer to hire foreign workers through a fast-track processing and approval process. The global talent stream is very specific to highly paid and highly skilled positions, and you can check out the video where we've explained the program in more detail. $1,000 processing fee by Service Canada, which needs to be paid by the employer, is still valid for the stream. The next type of LMIs are permanent residency supported LMIAs, which are PR supported LMIs, which are offers of employment which start from the date the applicant or foreign worker has received their final confirmation of PR from IRCC. The applicant can be inside Canada, overseas, or anywhere else. There's no high wage or low wage streams for PR supported LMIs, and no low wage cap if the employer wants to support the foreign worker to obtain their permanent residency through this LMIA stream. Obviously, the LMIA itself does not provide anyone with a PR, but it can facilitate it through express entry if the foreign worker is eligible for it. In this stream, the employer has the option to apply for a PR supported LMI without a work permit or a PR supported LMI with a work permit. In the latter scenario, the employer would have to pay Service Canada processing fee of $1,000, and the advertisement recruitment fees are additional, obviously. PR supported LMIs without work permits have no processing fee charged by Service Canada, so the employer would be paying nothing except the advertisement and recruitment expenses. LMI is an express entry. For individuals seeking permanent residence through express entry, an LMI can be a game changer. It can help you gain Canadian work experience and become eligible for Canadian experience class. And of course, LMIs can also significantly boost your express entry profile with either 50 or 200 points depending on the NOC code and the tier level. They can work both for low wage and high wage LMIs, but express entry has specific eligibility requirements of tier levels 0, 1, 2, or 3 for your occupation and position. Also remember that your LMI does not have to be a PR supported LMIA to claim these bonus points in express entry if you're eligible occupation. It can be any kind of valid LMIA with a work permit or even a PR support LMIA without a work permit. Moving on to the Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program or the Agricultural Stream LMIA program. These streams allow farms to hire foreign agricultural workers. The Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program is of course seasonal and limited to workers from Mexico and certain Caribbean countries, while the regular agricultural stream is open to any foreign national and is more long-term. The regular primary agriculture worker LMI stream, which is not seasonal, does not require recruitment efforts for agricultural employers, and $1,000 service can processing fee for LMIs is exempt. These LMIs are in the low-wage stream and also not eligible for express entry for bonus points for the phone worker. However, the agri-food pilot program could be a solution for those seeking permanent residency in those low-skilled occupations, or perhaps even the provincial nominee program, depending on the province you're located in. Accelerating permanent residency with LMIs. Combining PNP with express entry can lead to 600 bonus points in your express entry profile if you receive a provincial nomination certificate, expediting your PR process. However, the impact of an LMI and a PNP can vary depending on the province in your profile. LMIA for investors and entrepreneurs. For business immigration in Canada, LMIAs are not usually considered for programs for anyone looking to come into the country through one of these streams. However, there's an exception. It used to be called the owner-operator LMI, which is now called the investor LMI. This process offers bonus points in express entry and a work permit for executives or directors of operating businesses in Canada. It can be either an LMI with a work permit or a PR-supported LMI, maybe without a work permit or maybe with a work permit. The options are endless. However, the key point to consider that it is possible and it would have no positive effect if you're not already eligible for express entry. So remember, that is the key point when you're considering any investor type LMIA. If you're thinking about immigrating, whether permanently or temporarily, you're at the right place. We just don't offer immigration. We offer solutions. I can guarantee you only one point. You'll know what to expect, the entire process clearly laid out for you, and all the risks identified, including costs. Our team speaks over 9 languages, and we help applicants from over 50 different countries during their immigration process, and I'm not kidding. Click the link below this video and get a free email assessment for eligible applicants only, and don't forget that I'm the one that makes sure you don't need a lawyer to apply for federal court in case you're refused. Our motto is, you do it once and you do it correctly. If you're ready to apply and would like a one-on-one session with me or one of my immigration team members at Anyway, you can book a session directly using the consultation in the description of this video. And if you want to take our immigration knowledge for a test drive, you can tune in to our YouTube channel every Thursday, where we've dedicated an hour of our time, 11 a.m. North America Eastern Standard Time, where we answer all of your immigration questions for free on the spot. See you next Thursday.